Hello, monsters abound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Vortex Campaign and part 23 of Malekith, the Beast Something campaign. We're once again defending Tor Elasor from hordes of rat men by launching elf jizz at them. Because apparently that's the thing. Also, we're knocking down our towers. Again, I mean, we rebuilt this shit, literally whacked it back up. First thing that happens, gets all jizzed. Never mind. Now, we've got slightly less forces to defend this, but I think they've got less to throw at us, so it's probably fine. We had to spread our forces a little bit thinly, but I'm assuming that they're going to attack... Well, the gate's open, so I assume they're going to throw some units in there, potentially. Looks like they're also throwing... It looks like they're coming for this left flank again. I don't know why. And ignoring the right, which is fine, because it means that I can, you know, blat them with my... The towers have range now. No. When did that happen? Is that recent? When the fuck did that happen? Is it just because this is a big map? What? What? Used to be... Wait, has that always been a thing? I don't know. It's not important. Anyway, we've got some tents. That's nice. Somewhere to camp. They actually look quite nice, don't they? It's like glamping. They can go glamping there. That's quite nice. I mean, you know, there's buildings as well. I don't know why you'd be... Oh, sorry, there's battle going on. Oh, no! The glamping sites! No! It's ruined! Ruined! There's no glamping for anyone. Fucking... You'll be glad to know I've remembered to... Oh, I thought I had remembered to put a unit up there, but I haven't. Okay, well, I've forgotten once again to defend the city centre. I thought I had. I was so pleased with myself. I was like, oh, I got it this time. Won't have a repeat of last time. Fuck. Fuck. Never mind. Right, we got Hell Pit Abomination. There's some rat ogres fleeing over there. We got all our crossbow bolts back. Doing lovely pits of shade over there. Holy balls. Cry your shade, mean face. Already racking up the kills. All of the bolt throwers are up on this little ridge over here. I really like the maps where you've got levels. I think that makes the sieges so much better. You know, I quite enjoy this. I quite enjoy these sieges. I think they're okay. I think this is fine. You know what? I don't enjoy the sieges in Three Kingdoms as much. I've come out and said I think the siege, and I know it's a city, but I think the sieges in Warhammer are better than the ones in Three Kingdoms. I've come out and said it. This is my hill. I won't die on it, but I will certainly stand here proudly. Where the fuck do you think you're going? Come back! Come back! No! No! Ah! My one weakness! My inability to defend. Why is there fucking... Is that puddles? Why is there... Is it mud? Just very shiny mud. Very shiny mud. Well, they found my one weakness. The fact I didn't defend my city centre. Fuck! That's fine. No one panic. Okay, we're blasting some of these guys. That's pretty good. Yeah, getting some good shots in there. They seem to be just be... I mean, it's very nice they want to just hang back and let me shoot them with midges. But I feel like if they surge towards the city walls, then that would probably work out better for them. But they just seem to be like, we'll just hang back. It's fine, don't worry. We've got plenty of time. We'll send Jeff forward. See how Jeff gets on. What happened to Jeff? He's dead, is it? Okay, well, Jeremy, you're up next, and I'll go after you, and then we'll send Mark, and then we're all good, and we should have won the battle. Look at this dickhead. There's no parking here. No parking, I say. Ian's almost dead. He's got some beautiful flying ladies to help him, though. There's less beautiful flying ladies now. Come on, get it. Right, we might need some more assistance. Need to get some more assistance. Anyone? Anyone? Some assistance, please. Please. Oh, some really good hits there. Yep, they're just chilling. No rush. I mean, because so much... Look how much damage I've been doing to this army as they just slowly meander towards my lines. Let's kill! I mean, it makes me feel really good when I win a siege like this. Which I guess is the main thing about, you know, that's the important thing, isn't it? Uh-oh, we got more units running around inside the, what we got? Death Runners, Clan Rats. Nope, they're breaking. Good, they're off. How's this? Is the fucking Doom Wheel? Ian, how you doing, buddy? Okay, there's definitely less harpies. May need some more. But that Doom Wheel is slowly going down. Oh, here comes friends! Reinforcements have arrived. The War Hydra has turned up. Yeah, he's like, oh fuck, no, I'm out, I'm gone. That was a memorial bench, you oh no, my glamping site! No! Why must the glamping die so young? Okay, we've got a Grey Seer of Plague over here. And the Storm Vermin are being dealt with, that's good. Okay, looks like it's just Clan Rats so far. So far, so good. How many have we killed? Okay, yeah, we're whacking through them. It's pretty good. I do like the... There she is. I do like the Blood Rack Medusas. I just never know how good they are. But I do like the little laser bolts they fire. It's pleasing. Boosh! It looks so good. Okay, are we retaking the city centre? I think we are. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Yes, there we are. There we are. And that Doom Wheel is off. He's got 115 health. He's out of here. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, there goes the Murderous Prowess. The only problem with I would like the option to, like, use Murderous Prowess when... Like the War. Like, you build it up and then you can use it whenever you want, rather than at the moment where it's not really that much use. Like, it's fine, but there's definitely times where I probably would use it, and you have no real control over it. It's just something that happens. I guess it's just like a little extra bonus, isn't it? That's fine. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Getting some nice little Black Arc bombardment over there. Yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. God, I do seem to go through crossbow bolts very quickly. Like, very quickly. I'm almost out. Another pit of shades. Oh, that's good. So we've got two sorceresses in this army. We've got Mean Face. There she is. We've also got this Dark Sorceress. Now, the Dark Sorceress is mostly useless, but she does have... what is this one? The Power of Darkness, which causes damage, but increases power recharge rate. Which is really useful, because I can use that on her, and she can basically just be a big old mana battery for me. Which means that Mean Face can just keep whacking out those pits of shades, and sucking off and blending Skaven to the cows come home. Look at these jaunty little fellows. Adorable. Can we just have a quick discussion about what the fuck is... Look. I would not want to climb these stairs. That's a health and safety disaster. You'd fall... I mean, how many people have fallen to their death? I need some fucking rails, some black and yellow markings around the edge, some rails, all that kind of shit. And it's not, you know, oh, it's health and safety gone mad. It's like, no, it's to stop people from falling to their fucking death off a giant tower, which ultimately has no... I mean, why would you want to go up there, apart from the fucking view? Unless you live up there, I guess. God, that would be a nightmare taking a shopping home, wouldn't it? You know, you got a couple of bottles of milk. You're like, oh, I'm gonna have to climb all the deadly stairs once again. That cannot be a good place to sit, because every so often you just get like rat entrails just raining down on your head. It's just, it can't be. I mean, look, it's just rat intestines landing on your head. That's not a good way to spend your battle, is it? Ah, Mean Face continuing to just suck off so many rats. That's a lot of dead rats. At least we don't have a little wall. I mean, cleaning the walls last time was an absolute nightmare. You know how many slaves it took Do you know how he slipped to their death off the wall, which doesn't have any... Look, yet again, the Warhammer world is dangerous, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, in a world where the literal barriers between realities bend and twist, and horrors that you can't describe walk the land, I just think maybe they should put some handrails up. You know, it's bad enough. Let's not... You know, yes, you can get shanked to death by something with its intestines spilling out, but at least you won't fall to your death because you weren't looking where you were going. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, I think maybe a little bit of health and safety would be a good idea. Maybe then they wouldn't have all those fucking skull mountains littering the air, you know. Just saying. Oh dear. This is... You're alright, guys. They're just covered. Covered! And plus it's very slippery with all the rat bodies up here as well. You know. You're just chatting to your friend, you trip over a rat intestine, next thing you know, that's it, you're gone. That must be an embarrassing way to end your existence in the Warhammer world. You weren't, you know, gnawed to death by a giant rat or torn limb from limb by a troll. You accidentally slipped over a rat intestine and broke your neck by falling off a fucking tower. That's not a warrior's death, is it? Are we just still, like, watching... Yeah, okay, well, good. Everyone's got to have a hobby. Okay, how many rats? 6. Yeah, we killed about 3,000 rats. I mean, I don't think we had that many... I think the allied troop count, that's our maximum, and we didn't have the maximum, so we haven't actually lost that many. Oh, lovely Black Arc bombardment there, doing significant damage. More and more rats reaching the top of the walls, though. But we do have the Black Guard down below. Because weirdly, it's better for them to be at the top of the wall where we can... Well, we could shoot them. Obviously, we've mostly run out of ammunition. Some of the shades do actually have some... Oh, Deathglow Bombardiers. Are they just going to blunder into melee combat with me? That's fine. We've got Ian and a War Hydra just sat at the top here because, you know, let's not almost lose the battle again due to me not paying attention or because of a... You're just chilling. No! No! You bastards! Oh, it's the worst. Never mind. God, we are racking up the 618 kills. Holy, how much damage? Bet it's not that much because you've probably just been killing clan rats, right? 6,000 damage value. Anything over 1,000 is good. I mean, she's 6 times good. More rats. Climbing up. That's fine. Still got a few crossbow bolts left over. And looks like they're starting to bring in the artillery, and that means, of course, they're running out of units to throw at us. We've got the Harpies to try and help out. We've only got 4 Harpies. Yeah, they're being hit by their own artillery, which actually makes life a little bit easier for us. Because they're nuking their own units. The Harpies probably wouldn't do that much damage, but the enemy artillery knocking itself out is good for us. Still got plague claw catapults though. Okay, we're gonna send our boys up to the wall to help out. Taking a little bit of fire here, but then if they've got units on the wall, they'll be shooting at their own units, so I'm okay with that. Those Deathglow Bombardiers have done way too much damage. And we're taking a little bit of fire there on the right flank. The Witch Elves getting hit. We've retaken this tower so that we can start to shoot. No! That was the only reason I wanted it. Oh, it fell over. Pants. I have to jizz on them the hard way now.
Rodent scum!
Well, we've got one tower, but we don't currently control it. This one black guard is trying to take. It's like prodding it. Come on, shoot, shoot! Damn it! Do have the blood rack. The blood rack shrine has to be in melee combat to make use of its abilities, which buff us and debuff the enemy. So unless some units want to come down off the wall, we won't get that buff. That's fine. Looks like they're running out of rats to throw. Yeah, there we go. You can see the number of rats slowly dropping now, not being replaced. Oh god, here come more of the buggers. It's fine. Ian can do. Right, you come. We might need some help at the gate. It's probably fine. Uh-oh, here comes a Hell Pit Abomination. Another bit of Shades. Mean Face, racking up the kills. Holy shit, that's a... Jesus. 708, almost 800 kills. 7,000 damage value. Gods. Pit of Shades and Sieges, eh? Especially getting big blocks of enemy infantry. It's horrific. Absolutely horrific scenes. Oh god, look at the buggers. But we've almost got this. And this will be everything they can throw. What will be left of their armies, this little incursion, will be minimal. We've managed to basically wipe them out in 2 battles. Which is pretty impressive, actually. Oof. Little Black Ark bombardment there. And there's still a whole bunch packed into the gatehouse, though, that need to be dealt with. Along with a Hell Pit Abomination. I mean, that'll do it. Yeah, looks like they've had enough. Looks like the entire enemy army's had enough. Ian once again holds Tor Elasor. Well, that was a little bit more dicey, but we won. So I'm going to take the slaves, and it should be noted that our sorceress there did Jesus, there's so many remains of rats. Senator Vreenak. Set slave. Reward the loyal lord. I'm going to reward him. Sure, we're doing very well, so. Oh, it's raiding season. Perfect. Okay.
Plan scheme is discordant.
Ian, do you have lightning strike? You don't. Well, okay. I mean, to be honest, I don't...
The council is disappointed.
What's left of these shattered armies isn't really going to be much of a threat. In all honesty. So, I think we're probably fine. What I could do... They might mob me. But mind you, if they do mob me, what the fuck's... I mean, what are they going to do? They can only throw 4 stacks at me. So that'd just be fun to watch. Maximum of 4 stacks, but they've barely got anything left. So, right, we'll go Slaughter Lord. Despite the fact you've only got 2 units of Blackguard. Never mind, that's fine. Mean Face, you can have Immortality, because holy shit, you killed a lot of rats. That was very impressive. It's mostly thanks to Sorceress of the Garrison, like, cannibalizing herself so you could cast Pit of Shades, but there we go. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to park you here, because then they can't, like, run over and attack my minor settlements. They'll have to do other things, which I approve of, so let's do that. We still have 9 turns to go. But there's no armies, and like they... I feel like Ulthuan's a really shit place to do the ritual, isn't it? Because like at least on Lustria, they would spawn like here, and they'll settle cities. They spawn right fucking next to it. Like not even 7 fucking stacks right next to a city, and it could have been any of them. Like if they'd spawned around here. I guess they could only... I mean, I guess there's not enough room to spawn them on Global Albion. So they would have had to spawn... So, I mean, I guess Tor Elasor is literally the only place they could spawn. Unless they spawn in the centre here. Basically, there's sort of like a landmass here, and I guess it has to program, like, where can I actually put these armies? And I guess there's only a few places in Ulthuan where you can actually put them. One of which is apparently right outside Tor Elasor. Never mind! It was fine.
They have doubts.
Let's go Black Lotus, sure. Admiral, sure. Oh, I don't care anymore. No! I don't care about diplomacy. I have no interest. I have no interest in diplomacy anymore. Conviction, I don't care. Why do you have so many fucking skill points? Where did they all come from? I haven't been doing it. I'm just learning on your own time, you useless bastards. Right, you come down here. And assaults.
Against council orders.
Yeah, well, you know. Good.
Not enough warpstone.
Well, you shouldn't have expended it all trying to attack Tor Elasor and failing at... Oh, just catastrophical failure there on the council's part. They threw everything they had against Tor Elasor. Mind you, right, why? Because... if they're, like, siphoning off the ritual power, I guess maybe, like, the last ritual's being done, and this is... Oh, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Because the last... So I guess they're now trying to just stop us. So the Horned Rat can just pop in for a cup of coffee or whatever. Alright, fine.
I will not be defeated.
Yeah, this isn't really an ambush, because I don't really have enough units to ambush me with. But I guess I don't have much of a choice, so they just kind of went with it. Which is fine, you know, roll with what you've got. That's, you know, I'm fine with that. But, realistically, oh, you got... Oh, that's adorable. You know, I've never realised this before. You've got a little telescope. That's adorable. Look at your little face. That's terrifying. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we've got Obsidian McBlackheart, which is murdering the reinforcement artillery, which have appeared. Meanwhile, the rest of the units are heading toward... I just kind of like went and stood over here by this forest because they've got some artillery, but they're trying to shoot, you know, large units with artillery. It never really does much damage. And the rest of the units are like sitting in this forest over here. Just chilling. No real rush to go anywhere, which is fine. So I guess I'll go and finish them off because, you know, I don't have all... I'm not being paid by the hour, chaps. Let's get in there. Let's mop this up. Let's get that fucking Vortex done, eh? There's Mr. Chuckles. Spiky Hydra, Spiky Hydra, Spiky Hydra. Spiky Baby Spiky, Spiky Jr. Mrs. Spiky, Step Spiky, because of course Mr. Spiky died. Oops. The doggos are also dead, but never mind. We've also got this Hellpit Abomination, who's causing Rakarth no end of issues. I do love some of the animations between the big monster fight. You don't get them very often, but they are very good. Oh, he's dead. Oh well, never mind. Meanwhile, in the forest, it's absolute carnage. Spiky Hydras everywhere. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on either. It's fine. It's just rats exploding left, right and centre and just trying to desperately escape. Getting bashed against trees, that kind of thing. It's all good. I mean, unless you're a rat. Oof. Well, I mean, it was a spirited, if incredibly futile attempt. At least have to give them that. Well, that was embarrassing for them. Maybe these are the guys that oh, you can get across. Oh well. I mean, I don't think it's a major problem because I don't think there's actually many rats left. I think we can probably just... Yeah. Yep, okay.
Hi, Beastmaster! Satisfy your bloodlust, minions! I have no fear of pests.
No, well, no, you wouldn't. It's nice that they... It's nice that they just want to die, isn't it? They don't run away. They don't run off, try and hide under a bush or something. They just accept that they're total trash. I didn't think you could cross this when there was a navy on there, but apparently you can. Or at least the AI can. Is that the same for the player? I don't know. I'm fairly sure if there's like an agent like standing right on the edge here, you can't get across or something like that. Like 40% sure that is the case. Right. Well, that is all the Skaven. So guess we'll just... I mean, you know, as I always remember these ritual battles being a lot harder, but that was actually fairly... I mean, I guess we had good defences, and that is key. And that second battle was a little bit dicey, but not that dicey. Right, we'll skip ahead until we get to the point where we can actually do the Vortex battle.
With Felician's blood, the chalice is full, and Malekith may drink. The liquid inside, no poison this time, but an elixir that will make his body ready to absorb the vortex. But first, a god must be halted. The accursed Skaven. They claim the vortex, their devious schemes twisting it into a portal. If the bell sounds 13, the horned god steps unto the mortal realm. Forces gather on the Isle of the Dead, where the greatest battle of our age will be fought.
The treacherous Gracier Skaven assemble at the eye of the vortex, my lord. Their bid to summon the horned rat must fail. Attack and gain control of the vortex yourself.
Yes, I would do that, but unfortunately I
Follow me, my beasts.
I wandered into vampire territory and ended up wounding everyone, so apparently vampires are bitey. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Got the ritual of the trusted sibling is completed. Good, that's nice. We got some organ merchants, and that's a double. Right, hang on. God damn it! I mean, could I
submit to me?
That's fine. Right, we have the Sword of Cain. The Sword of Cain is at max power. Rakarth might be a little bit driven insane by it, but that's fine. I mean, these things happen. We've killed a few more sisters, so that's nice. Some slaves were boiled in boiling acid, that kind of thing. Pretty much, you know, pretty much Wednesday, really. And the Skaven, obviously, trying to bring the horned rats into the material realm, which bit of a bummer. So we'll sort that one out. I mean, we murdered literally all of the council's forces, so I don't think this is going to be too... The only slight issue is that when... Now, this is interesting because the Skaven, well, the Skaven aren't wiped out, but they're no longer like going for the vortex, are they? Because it's literally just the... Have the elves been wiped? Hang on, have the elves been wiped out? What the shit? Holy fuck! They're all dead. Okay. So normally, if you don't beat the races to the Vortex, you have to fight the Vortex battle against them with the other factions as allies, which obviously makes it a really easy battle. But that means they're not at the final battle. I don't know then if... Because the Skaven and Elves aren't currently listed on... So are we just going to have to face the Lizard Men? I genuinely don't know. I am not sure. Let's... I guess let's find out. Lizard Men, High Elves, get... Right, so... I guess the Skaven are... So yeah, we're going to have to face all of them. Oh well. I mean, that's fine. I'm not too strong.
I will not be defeated.
There we go, that's better.
Though I care little for the Witch King's schemes, we have a deal. Once the Vortex is secured, the world will bow to Druki power, and my beastly legions shall be granted the highest position in his military echelons. The rats and their horned god shall not prevent my glory. They are no mere beasts to be tamed. Their only destiny is destruction. I will deliver it.
I think it's fair to say we've got quite a potent army. Pretty good. I mean, I don't think the Horned Rat really saw this one coming. I don't think the Storm Vermin have either. Oh dear. It's not looking good so far, chaps. In comes Obsidian Blackhearts. Going to take out the enemy Grey Seer, the rest of our dragons joining in. Fire Breath. The Grey Seer is basically he's lost half his health in about 3 hits. Not a huge surprise considering Rakarth has 1,340 and he's on the back of a dragon as well. So that's a bit fun, isn't it? Going to chase down the rest of these rats. My main issue here is going to be chasing them down because there's so many of them. They will be scattering in every direction. Be kind of annoying, but fortunately they just all shatter. So that's good. I mean, first wave not so good, buddy. Now we've got some high elves to deal with. Look, that elf's missing his top of his head. It's unfortunate. Someone's got really great swords. Oh dear. Okay, well, you know, these things happen. Right, so we've got some elves. Now, I get 2 abilities now. I get an AoE ability, which kind of, like, does some damage, which is quite good. I get a Healy ability, which they're both on 30-second cooldowns. They're both pretty strong. I don't think it does. So that was that ability. You can see it fires off very quickly and does quite a lot of damage. Now, I'm just kind of like chilling, waiting for these elves, but they're going to take their while to meander all the way over here. So I'm actually going to bring my forces over to Bear. Or Hydra. Because... Anyway, and... We basically took no damage in that fight. It was just an absolute slaughter. So, that's fine. And we're continuing to use our little ability there because you can use it every 30 seconds. It's this battle is very easy, to be honest. Even I guess they don't know what army you're going to come in here with, and so they kind of have to make it. But it's just one of those quest battles that's quite easy, quite straightforward to do. But I think by this point in the campaign, you're probably going to have a lot of stuff. And your best army is going to be very, very powerful. More elves are arriving, but this lot are screwed. But Tyrion has arrived. Moving fast. Yes, indeed he is. To his death, because obviously we've got the Sword of Cain. He doesn't. I bet he wants the Sword of Cain, but he can't have it. I have it. It's mine. Where the fuck are you? What? Where are you going? The scenic route? Oh, shut up. So Tyrion Rakarth battling on, but Tyrion's getting his head kicked in. Silver Helm's charging in. We're going to use our Healy ability to heal us up. There we go. There's also a Moon Dragon. Going to land in the midst of all of our dragons. Looks like Tyrion's having a bad day. Get his head kicked in by Rakarth. Moon Dragon and Black Dragons dueling. No, I love the combat animations between certain units. I think Tyrion and Malekith have one if they're both on foot. But I do understand why there's not more of them, because animations are very labour intensive, and there's so many different types of units in this game. I mean, okay, like the Phoenix Guards, they and the Black Guards sort of like probably have a similar skeleton, so that's they could use those. But then you need one of these guys against, say, an Elf Spearman and a Clan Rat and Storm Vermin and all that. Basically, every single type of skeleton and weapon would have to be modelled in the game, and that would just be insane. The amount of work that would take. Okay, well the elves are soundly defeated. Yeah, wasn't that good. Now the lizard men have arrived. It's a lot of skinks, skink cohorts. I like how they send a little vanguard force, which you can jump up and down on, and then they send the main force. Very nice. Okay, there are actually some elf spearmen still meandering around. They're just chasing after us, but I'm just going to ignore them because... Really? I mean, this is a work ethic. All of your friends are dead or running away, and you're like, get the big pile of monsters! We'll poke them with sticks and hope for the best. Really? This is part of your plan? All your rats are dead, and I'm currently mopping up the rest. At what part is this your plan? Okay, the skinks advancing. Hopefully they should... Ah, here comes the rest of the reinforcement. Here comes Mazda Mundi. Big old fatty frog boy. Chucking a little fireball at me, gonna be honest. Not super worried about that. Amber Spear, best spell in the game. Frost Breath, very good at killing skinks. This force has got some Temple Guard there. They've got a Feral Stegiodon, Sara Spear. I mean, again, nothing overly concerning whatsoever. Looks like Lord Bannerman is going to shield the old ones, give some damage resistance. He's very jowly, isn't he? So we're going to take out Mazda Mundi. Now this dragon over here, Bentilin Combadol, is going to charge into the midst of some Temple Guard. Not ideal, because that means he's going to get pretty mobbed by them. I probably should have sent some assistance, but I didn't. because I'm not super worried about him. I didn't realise that Stegiodons and dragons had like combat animations either. But apparently they do. I guess it's quite easy to do animations for dragons because there's lots of different types of dragon in the game, so you can kind of like tick off a lot of boxes there. Well, so far, so totally a slaughter. Oh yeah, poor old Boudica. I did charge her into combat, and she didn't have a great time, but she's fine. She's rallied just before the edge. She's fine. She's got some kills with Amber Spear. Mazdamundi doing his shield of the old ones yet again. But he's getting pounded from every direction, including Trillion Beetlebrox from the rear. He's not having a good time. Oop. He dead. And the final wave. A rather pathetic horde. I mean, I've dealt with Ian killed, you know, 8,000 rats in one go, and they're going to send this pitiful horde. It's just embarrassing is what it is. Siren of Red Ruin taking some pot shots. Little Amber Spear. Very nice. Again, I'm not 100% sure this was your plan, mate. Just going to use a lot of breath attacks. And they're going to break before they even get anywhere near us. And there goes a Sword of Cain as well. They get one volley of warp fire off before they decide to run for their lives, and I don't blame them. And there we go. Is this still going according to plan, mate? Because it doesn't feel like it.
You fought well, my beast.
I mean, that battle's always pretty easy, though.
Churn their flesh to the chop.
That battle is always pretty easy.
A horned god banished, vermin purged from the island's shores. The Witch King has the prize.
Alfheim and its vortex are mine.
My son has his revenge.
And so the Vortex is ready to receive its Dark Elf Master. A new era begins. But there will always be enemies to fight and wars to wage.
Mostly because Ulthuan is mostly vampire territory. I don't know if... Has anyone told him that? Okay, we've got victory! Huzzah! So there we go. That was Rakarth. It was good. I don't like his start location. It's an absolute bastard. I think maybe it's better in Mortal Empires, but... Oh, I'd had enough of fighting the Empire. At least you don't have to fight the Empire here, but you start in that really awkward corner position, and seeing as your objective is kind of Ulth 1, it's a bit of a bugger to defend it against, you know, all that stuff, which made the end a bit of a grind. But there we go, not the end of the world. Anyway, Skarsnik is continuing, and there may be a new campaign coming up soon. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.